Welcome to Seattle Public Utilities Ask Evelyn Live, where we answer your questions about recycling, compost, garbage, and other trashy topics. I'm your host, Becca Fong. And for the month of February, we are showing some serious love. This week, we are going to be showing our special items a little extra love with this week's episode, Total Eclipse of the Cart. What to do with those things that are harder to recycle and don't go in your curbside cart. Because you know what? Every now and then we fall apart. I had a guide in my life, and now I just need a little more help. This week we've got Pat, which is fantastic. We were super excited to have Gemini join us last week. Hi, Pat.
Hey, Becca, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, big shout out. Thanks to Gemini for jumping in last week. That was a great show. I was unable to step up, but I appreciated it and enjoyed the show. It was a great show.
Absolutely. A little sneak preview for you guys. You would definitely be seeing more of Mr. Gemini Davis in the future.
That's right.
So, Pat and I got to go down a little road. So this month it's all about the love of things. And we're showing a little love to the special items this week because it is the total eclipse of the cart.
I love the themes. The themes are going to be so fun. This whole month, the lovely themes that we have planned for the month of February. It's going to be fun.
Absolutely. All right, Pat, you want to kick us off with our question this week?
You betcha. So the question comes in from Damien. Damien writes, hi, Evelyn. I have a broken computer monitor and a very old laptop. Can I use special item pickup for both of these items, even if they have cords? So then what happens to them? Thanks, Damien.
Yeah.
Quick answer.
So quick answer, Damien, is yes. You can use our special item pickup for your laptop and your broken monitor, which is fantastic. Cords and all, just throw those all in. So, and then the best part about using special item pickup for those is that they're then recycled through that service. So Pat's going to dig into some of the details about exactly what goes on behind the scenes.
Of course, this is all information available to you within the Where Does It Go guide. And on the back side, on the front side, of course, is the how to recycle and all that stuff. But on the back, it's a lot about special items. So there's some great graphics, some great information, some links there if you want to check out some of the service providers that are available. Because some of these items are, you can take them for drop off as well. But special item pickup is where SPU provides you the service at your house upon request. So once you go online and make the request, you just have to outfit yourself with a little box.
Yep.
And this is a pretty good sized box here. I've labeled it special items. And inside this box, you can put any number of things that are no longer working.
My broken phone.
A cell phone would be perfect to add to the mix. I have an old drill in here and an old space heater that are both seen better days and they're no longer functioning. So those are items that would be a perfect fit for the special item collection, along with other materials that we accept for at-home pickup. That's, light bulbs, batteries, spent gas canisters, empty gas canisters. Those are items. All of those could be a combined collection into your special item box. So it's only $20.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just do it when you need it.
And I think, Damien, for your broken monitor and your laptop, perfect for in there. And I know we did notice that it's a 2x2x2 box, and it happens to be 22 today, and the box will cost you $20. So how about that for a whole bunch of number alliteration?
A lot of aligning of the planets going on right there. Very nice.
Oh, absolutely. So I think really the coolest thing is that, Damien, you wanted to know about what happens to them. So almost all of our items and special item are recycled, which is really cool. And, it's awesome that Pat is the co-host of the show because we have a really awesome program that actually supports the back end of what happens to those items. It's eCycle Washington. Right, Pat?
So eCycle Washington was a law that was passed at the state level many years ago now. It's one of the kind of best programs across the nation, we'll just say.
Cool. Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. So all your computers, all your TVs, all your computer towers, the old CPU units, and then laptops. So those are the four main items covered under the eCycle Washington program. Those are free to consumers to drop off at eCycle participating collection points. Those can be found just by searching ecyclewashington.com or .org or whatever it is. But also most thrift stores, Goodwill, for example, they are eCycle Washington participants. So when you take an old TV to the thrift store, Goodwill, for example, I think Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, other thrift companies are also participants. But the point is that they will first check and see, is this still good? Can we resell this? Is it still reusable? But oftentimes, if it's kaput, it's no longer functioning, then they will just stack it on the pallet. When they get a full pallet of materials, it's then collected by trucking service to the processors. And these are companies that are certified as e-cycle processors by the state agency. So it's a great program. It's free to consumers. It's afforded to us through a collective kind of fiscal process where all the manufacturers of televisions and computers pay into this program. It's what we call extended producer responsibility. We'll probably hear more about that, hopefully, in the coming months, as the legislative session right now at the state level is talking about a new EPR program for more materials. We also have that same model that extends for paint products and for light bulbs.
For light bulbs.
So we're really, we're moving forward in this space because what you want, like, I don't really want the heater. I want the heat that comes out of the heater, right? So when it no longer gives me what I don't want that thing anymore,
Right.
And so why not have the manufacturers, afford the collection system to properly manage the, the deconstruction, the kind of the breaking down of the product so the pieces within can be recycled. And those pieces can go back into production. Those commodities can come back. The plastics and the metals and whatnot. These are all materials, and
all that. And that's what's really cool about the special item program that we started in 2019 is that it's super convenient. Almost all of the materials, with the exception of large furniture and mattresses, are recycled.
Right.
So all that material is reclaimed, which is really great. And, because we get to tap into like eCycle Washington, the Take It Back Network, all of these other things, what we can do is make sure that those commodities are in fact handled properly and then get to be turned into new materials, which is, kind of what's behind the curtain, right? We get a lot of questions about, is that really being recycled? Like what's happening to that stuff? And what's awesome about these programs that we tap into through the special item pickup service is that you can be sure that that stuff is being turned into something else, which is fantastic. And it's super convenient. I mean, you can absolutely drop stuff off at eCycle Washington locations. But for me personally, like, I don't got time to be driving around. I would rather write special items on a box, put all my stuff inside, and have an SPU come and pick it up at my house.
Yeah, it's a one stop. I mean, it's $20. All you can fit in the 2x2x2 box.
Yep.
It's all ready to go. The other materials like an old toaster, an old drill motor or heater, those are recyclable at participating electronics recycling sites. They're going to charge you a few bucks per unit for that. So that's where the special item pickup that SPU provides is a pretty good deal. So it's pretty handy. You can kind of just set a box aside in the garage or downstairs somewhere or whatever and just kind of let things accumulate in a closet or something. And when the box is full, get online, order your collection, and there you go. I also think it's just, not all these materials are, you would be driving all over town to find the light bulb place, the battery place, the place will take your gas canisters and so on. So it's a much more convenient deal for sure.
Totally. So it's a great question, Damien. I mean, like I said, like when we were talking about, it's like, I got lots of broken electronics. I have my super old iPhone that is now Apple's not supporting that anymore. I've got a number of old computers like CPU towers, things like that, which definitely all of that stuff can be reclaimed. One other point that is really cool about the eCycle Washington program is like the circuit boards or any potentially toxic materials are separated out. So I know, in years past, you can hear about how some things can go to other places to be reclaimed and they're not managed properly. But if they're participating in the eCycle Washington program, then those things are being managed well.
They are. They're certified vendors taking care of those products. Absolutely. So that's a good program. The other thing about is that in the Take It Back network, there are those participating electronics recyclers out there. And I just want to raise that in the show notes, we'll have that link to the Take It Back network, where if you do choose to self-haul, to drop off, we'll have those options available.
Yep, absolutely. All right, folks. So we're going to have links to all of this stuff in our show notes, special item pickup where you can go online and schedule stuff about eCycle Washington if you do want to do a drop-off option, and then the Take It Back network, which is kind of the larger umbrella for all of those things. So Damien, thank you for your question. We hope that you sign yourself up for the 2, 2, and 2 special item box, and you put your laptop and your broken monitor and, see what other stuff that maybe is hidden in your closet. I mean, I know all of us probably have a couple of things that could go in there, which would be really great. And we'll come by and we'll pick those things up. So thank you guys so much for definitely keeping those questions coming. It's a great way to talk about this. So All right. Well, that is a really good reminder. Definitely keep all those questions coming. You can send them to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or you can send us an email at askevelyn@seattle.gov. And tune in every week this month. We're going to be showing a little bit of love.
That's right.
So a whole bunch of stuff coming up.
Those of us who love to recycle, this is a great month to get on board and do some of this Take It Back Network, special item pickup. Lots of love to give, lots of love to get.
Absolutely. All right, folks. We will see you guys next week. And thank you guys always. We love hearing from you. And with that, I'm Becca Fong. Life simpler with less stuff.
And I'm Pat Kaufman. Remember to recycle right. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.